The rapper A$AP Rocky's been found not guilty in a gun assault trial in Los Angeles. The artist, whose real name is Rakim Myers, was charged with 2 felony assault charges relating to a 2021 shooting incident in Hollywood. Authorities say A$AP Rocky, who is the partner of the singer Rihanna, got into a heated discussion with a former friend that turned violent, leading to him pulling out a gun and opening fire.
Y'all, if you've been keeping up, you know A$AP Rocky just dodged a major bullet, literally and legally. He was facing charges from a 2021 incident where he allegedly fired a gun at a friend, and if convicted, he was looking at 24 years behind bars. But guess what? He just got acquitted. And let's just say it's been chaos for Riri too. Rihanna has been 10 toes down for her man, running through courts, sitting through trials, and making sure Rocky ain't going through this alone. And now that he's finally in the clear, she's breaking her silence on the whole situation. But what exactly did she say? And how did she play a role in helping him walk free? We got all the details, all the tea, and all the inside scoop you need. So stay locked in, because you don't want to miss this. So here's the backstory. This whole case goes way back to November 6, 2021, when A$AP Rocky, aka Rakim Myers, was accused of pulling a gun on his former friend Terrell Efron, aka A$AP Relly, during a heated argument. Prosecutors claimed Rocky didn't just point the gun. He fired 2 shots, with one allegedly grazing Relly's knuckles. These weren't just 2 random dudes beefing. Rocky and Relly used to be tight. They were both part of the A$AP Mob, a Harlem-based hip-hop collective that started back in 2006. The whole squad adopted the A$AP name, which stands for Always Strive and Prosper. Sounds all inspirational, right? But behind the scenes, the mob has been messy. Jealousy, rivalries, and all kinds of drama, especially after their founder, A$AP Yams, passed away. Now, fallouts in the mob ain't new, but this trial, it was on a whole other level. Relly wasn't just some random dude accusing Rocky. He was a former friend. He claimed Rocky shot him during a 2021 altercation, but Rocky's defense team had a different story. They painted Relly as a bitter ex-homie, mad that Rocky's career skyrocketed while he got left behind. And of course, they pointed out that this whole case smelled like a money grab. And guess what? Not a single A$AP mob member backed Relly up in court. In fact, the opposite happened. Rocky's ASAP brothers stood up for him. AP12E straight up said Relly was the aggressor that night. AAP Lou testified that the Glock 43 magazine found in Rocky's home wasn't even Rocky's, it was his. Basically, when it came down to it, Rocky had the mob behind him, while Relly was standing all alone. Rocky, though, he shut all that down. He denied everything straight up. According to him, the gun wasn't even real. It was just a prop from a music video, only shooting blanks. His legal team doubled down on that, arguing that Relly was the one wildin' that night, and Rocky only pulled out the fake gun to warn him. And let's be real, there wasn't a single shred of solid evidence proving Rocky ever fired a real gun. No bullets, no shell casings, nothing.
Many cases come down to the likability and credibility of the parties and key witnesses, and A$AP Relly was neither. The defense in this case tailored their story to the evidence. We all saw the grainy video of A$AP Rocky holding what appeared to be a firearm and a flash. We heard the audio and the witness testimony of what sounded like gunshots. There was no way A$AP Rocky was going to be able to say that he didn't have a gun at all. So he argued that it was a fake gun, and he had members of his inner circle.
So, at the end of the day, it was just Relly's word against Rocky's, and we all saw how that played out in court. For 3 whole weeks, prosecutors tried to pin Rocky down using Efron's testimony, some blurry surveillance footage, and text messages. The video had audio of gunfire and a scuffle, but visually, it was a mess, nothing crystal clear. The prosecution pushed hard, saying Rocky's fame shouldn't put him above the law and that he intended to harm Efron. They even tried to get him to take a plea deal, 6 months in jail plus probation, but Rocky wasn't having it. He straight up refused, standing on his innocence.
Before jury selection began today in LA, A$AP Rocky turned down a final prosecution plea offer of 180 days in jail if he would plead guilty to one of his 2 felony counts.
Rocky's team did not hold back on Efron. They straight up called him a pathological liar with every reason to twist missed the story. Cause let's be real, dude wasn't just pressing charges, he was also suing Rocky for a whole $30 million. That's not just a lawsuit, that's extortion. And let's not act like he didn't know Rocky's wife is Rihanna, a billionaire. Meanwhile, Rocky's lawyer, Joe Tacopina, didn't hold back either, pointing out that Efron had lied under oath multiple times. That definitely didn't help the prosecution's case.
That's why you pulled wow. I mean, you guys are saying I'm cool with him and I got his number and he's making up fake lies. That's like, he didn't even answer.
And then came the game changer. The jury was told that if Rocky believed he was in real danger and acted in self-defense, they could acquit him. And well, that's exactly what happened. And guess what? It took them only 3 hours to come back with a not guilty verdict. That's quick.
Acted in self-defense, but unanimously, after just 3 hours of deliberation today, the jury has decided that he's not guilty.
So either they believed he only fired blanks, or they thought he had a good enough reason to do it in self-defense. Either way, Rocky walked away acquitted on both counts. And when that not guilty verdict dropped, Rocky wasted no time. He jumped straight into Rihanna's arms, hugging his family and team like his life depended on it, and honestly, it kinda did.
The jury in the above entitled action find the defendant, Rakeem Mayers, not guilty of the
Rocky didn't waste a second. He turned to the jury and straight up thanked them for giving him his freedom. And trust, that man meant every word.
God first. You gotta thank God first, you know what I'm saying? And I really want to thank the jury for making the right decision, you know? And I'm just so thankful. This is crazy right now. This whole experience has been crazy for the past 4 years, but I'm thankful. Nonetheless, I'm thankful, and we're blessed to be here right now, to be a free man talking to y'all. Thank you. All praise to God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sister.
Get your life back.
Thank you, brother.
We'll keep you positive.
And the fans? Oh, they were riding for Rocky. Nobody was checking for Relly. Dude was getting zero love from the public. Meanwhile, Rocky had the entire internet backing him up with one user saying, ASAP Rocky found not guilty as I said he would be. This case was foolishness and his friend is cleverly a liar. That's why you can't carry everybody with you when you're successful. Another added, ASAP Rocky acquitted on both counts. He was smart not to take a plea and take his chances at trial. Not guilty. While another added, ASAP Relly wanted to try to be the gangsta on the stand, and now Rocky acquitted of the charges. And let's not forget Riri. Before the trial even kicked off, everybody was wondering, is Riri pulling up or not? Even the judge was curious. He straight up asked Rocky's lawyer, Joe Tacopina, if she'd be showing up. Tacopina played it cool, saying it was unlikely. But guess what? That was cap. As the trial went on, Rihanna started popping up a lot. At first, she kept it low-key, sneaking in and out. But eventually, she said forget that and started walking right through the main entrance, paparazzi and fans waiting on her every move. And just when folks thought she couldn't be any more ride or die, she pulled the ultimate power move, bringing their two babies, RZA and Riot, to the courtroom during closing arguments.
Are you hoping this wraps up today?
Like, if that's not support, what is? When that not guilty verdict dropped, the two made their way through a storm of cameras and hopped into an SUV, off to celebrate like a couple that just beat the system. And of course, Riri had to let the world know how she felt. She hopped on Instagram and wrote, "The glory belongs to God and God alone," followed by, "Thankful, humbled by his mercy." Yeah, she was definitely feeling all the emotions. Through all the ups and downs, Riri never left Rocky's side. She was in that courtroom, showing up and showing out, making it crystal clear where she stood. And honestly, everybody saw it. The jury saw it. The judge saw it. And let's be real, her unwavering support had to make an impact. Even the judge seemed moved by how ride or die she was, and you know that played a part in Rocky walking out of there a free man. But what do y'all think? Did Rihanna's support play a role in Rocky's win? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love the drama, the tea, and the exclusive breakdowns, you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you never miss a beat. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace. Let us know in the comments. Check out my previous videos to stay updated on the latest and hottest teas. See y'all later.